Hi there everyone. If you clicked on this video, you are here for a pick a pile reading on who dreams about you, what they dream about, and generally how you come across to other people in the subconscious realms, such as dreams or the 5D. Now, I just want to give you a quick rundown of the piles. Our first pile is a mushroom, my friend and partner. I have quite a few partners. I'm in a polyamorous relationship. Made me. The first time we met together through one of my other partners. It's just a little amanita muscaria clay figure, and I love it very much. As for the card for the deck, we have the world, the goddess Shiva on this card, representing wholeness and completion. Our second pile is this little ouroboros ring you might have seen me wearing in the other video. I use this ring for protection and also to remind me of some pretty life-changing memories. The card for the deck we have is 6 of Pentacles. We see someone being given an opportunity or just simply a nice favor. As for our third pile, we have a little snake totem with our snake spirit guides here, or snake spirit animals. Yellow eyes might be important to some of you. And a little rose trinket coming out of its head, out of the crown chakra, with the card healing. Healing of old wounds and childhood issues that we constantly do every day by revisiting those patterns in our daily lives and relationships. So take a moment to meditate on which one resonates the most with you, and I'll see you there. Hello pile 1. If you chose this mushroom and this shadow sun spirit deck, this is going to be your reading on how you come across to others in dreams, in the subconscious world and in the 5D. Now, let me just choose a different subliminal for us to align to, and now I will be channeling the angels, ancestors, spirit guides, spirit guardians, and those from beyond the veil who wish to participate in this message, to connect me with pile 1's subconscious aura, the way they act in dreams, the way others perceive them in dreams, and the way that their subconscious self, 5D self, influences other people. Alrighty, let's get right into it. Yeah. Some of you might have a very angelic presence. You have a good heart. You have a clear direction on who you are and how you space things out on a daily basis. You have well-established control on your emotions. When people see you in their dreams, I'm hearing they see you in a very balanced light, never in evil proportions or angry or hateful, vengeful proportions, perceptions of high fantasy or over projection onto your being on being this overly powerful or bright person. Instead, we fall right in the middle to the center, where people feel like they've seen you before in a dream. They see you as familiar. They see you as a reflection. Some of you might have ties to the water realms, water creatures, or the sea of the earth. Yes, some of you, when people dream of you, they see you underwater, swimming, as if you are in your element while you are underwater. Some of you as mermaids, and others as just regular swimming. Some of you might enjoy diving, and it might be a huge part of your personality, actually, this watery, fluid understanding of the spiral of all things, of time and space and matter. Our actions and emotions spiral. And for those of you that tend to be more meditative or spend your time ascending to the higher realms, I'm hearing that people see you showing them the way and leading them on a journey through the forest of their mind. It's almost like you have a way with understanding the patterns of the universe. You have a way with the subconscious realms. You freely integrate yourselves with them and feel the world around you inside of you in such a staggering light that you influence the world around you just by moving your body, moving your spirit, your emotions. And in dreams, this shows up especially, where people, when they see you in dreams, they can see you almost manipulating the environment around you. So if it's underwater, they might see you moving so gracefully as if you are one with the water. Perhaps they might dream of you water bending, or others of you might airbend. Sometimes people dream of you staring at a fire and almost dancing along with it, along with the smoke. It's as if your body moves in one with the universe around you and is very connected to each of the elements. I'm also hearing that you reflect others' subconscious projections. Part of your way of life, perhaps a sun sign or rising sign, you reflect other people's pain, as in they project it onto you, or they project their own insecurities or angers or aggressions onto you in their dreams. Never in an extreme way, but in a way that it's something that is coming from them and not from you. So I'm hearing that a lot of people don't see you as who you really are. They almost see you as the world around them. Yeah, you're very one with the subconscious realms already. Yeah. Though your dreams tend to have a large effect on you and your beliefs, and you tend to know things and intuit things from your dreams. Generally, your messages don't get through to other people's dreams because people get so blocked by their own projection of who you are in their head that they are blinded by this image of what they want you to be or who they expect you to be instead of what you really are and hearing your true voice. So I'm hearing that for some of you, when people see you in a dream, it's almost that you're trying to talk but no words are coming from your mouth. Or you're trying to scream out in pain but no sound is coming out, and all you can do is make the bodily expression. All they can do is watch you as you struggle to express this pain you feel out to the world. You might have someone who's a soulmate who dreams of your pain. Y'all are very connected through pain, and you share dreams together where you deeply understand each other's trauma. Or on the other hand, for those of you who don't feel aligned with the soulmate vibration, your dreams are often a projection of conflicting patterns you have with your trauma. It's like the world around you in your dreams pushes against you in waves. And with this center energy, I'm feeling that you tend to be the center of attention, as in people around you dream of you a lot. They're almost pushed towards dreaming of you because you change their karmic patterns so much, and you constantly challenge their karmic patterns that they are constantly feeling as if they are in a competition with you. You know how the battle of egos goes. So when people dream of you, it's almost as if they're trying to work through these problems that they aren't facing in real life. But it's almost like this energy of people constantly dreaming of you over and over again, and just circling this energy around you of who they think you are, and this projection of how they perceive you. It almost encases you and crushes you into, well, back to the center. So you're constantly having to perhaps in dreams you find yourself just sort of passively observing the things around you, like you're watching a movie, or you can't really change the things that are happening around you. You have no power or control to do anything in your dream except for watch and observe or go along with the movements. You may have trouble lucid dreaming. I'm also hearing that lucid dreaming might help with healing for you. Oh yes, you're a very intuitive person. Earlier when I said that your messages don't reach other people in their dreams, that is not always. Sometimes your emotions are very intense, and sometimes you're lucid but you don't know it. Like a lot of dreams you forget, or you just don't know what you're really... It passes you by the day and you only remember flashes, but sometimes in your dreams you vividly project these very stark and clear feelings to people, cutting through their perception of you, and it's almost like it cracks this person's entire world in two. These people dream of you and you change their entire perception. Your 5D energy and your subconscious energy seems to come with a lot of change and destruction. Destruction is a form of creation. We have with this fun guy. What a fun guy. You know, he comes where death is. Life happens in death. Yeah, you're a very spiritual person, and when you break through somebody's perception and somebody's walls and somebody's ego and somebody's foundations they had already set up for themselves, you completely change their world, because you challenged them to not only think of things in a material perspective, but to also wonder of their motivations, and to wonder what the world around them is really made of, where it all comes from, why it is happening, because of your so subtle influence with the rest of the world around you. It's almost as if they think you have some mystery or secret key to unlock. But that's not so. It's like people dream of you sometimes fixing all their problems and coming in and, you know, taking all their pain away, but that's not who you are. You don't have some secret key to the universe. You just step back and let yourself align with the world around you. You aren't blocked to it. You simply let it be. And I'm hearing that the people around you have a hard time understanding that. And so they dream of you often because it's like a part of them wants to understand that. They're often looking at you and judging you and saying all these things about you and pouring all this harsh energy into your soul. But they're looking at you. They're pouring things into you. It's like they have this obsession with looking at you and judging you, when all you're doing is being the centerpiece. All you're doing is letting things go their way. People see you as a paradox. Often in dreams, they see you. It's almost as if you're walking away into some angelic realm and escaping. Sometimes people have dreams of you dying, and you come to them and you explain to them why you've died, and you tell them goodbye, and you tell them that there is an afterlife, and you tell them that you will be watching them from there, and you leave. Some people are very protective over you, so they dream about conquering you or controlling you. Others just dream about understanding your way of thinking, as in they dream about talking to you and communicating with your style of communication and just learning things. I'm hearing that people they do a lot of healing when they don't try to assault you in their dreams or go against you in their dreams or fight with you in their dreams, and they instead try to talk to you and understand you. It's almost as if you bring a lot to the table. You aren't afraid to establish that there is this innate incompleteness in everybody, and even in yourself. And when people aren't afraid of that either, they learn from your strength. Your subconscious energy is very powerful. That'll be your reading, pile 1. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, pile 2. I feel the need to burn some sage with you. I'm getting the feeling that you might be quite frazzled right now, or just not in your most passive energy. You might be out and about doing something right now. You might be a little anxious. Just in general, I just want to remind you that I have infinite love for you, and that you have infinite love inside of yourself. That we see represented here with this ouroboros ring you chose. You seem to almost be self-serving or self-sufficient. You have a way of doing things on your own and doing them well. Not only that, but you have been around the bend quite a few times, as in your soul has a innate understanding of the inner workings of the world around you. Your subconscious side is almost... It's weird because your subconscious side is balanced very carefully between giving to yourself and giving to other people. You are unconsciously blessed. In the subconscious world, I'm hearing that a lot of people look after you. When people dream of you, they see you as someone, as a divine light coming into their dream. You don't speak much, you don't say anything, but you come in with this beauty and this understanding that almost as if you know you are in a dream or in their dream. And it's like you've given them something. I'm hearing that you are a dream traveler. You might have ties to the subconscious realm or just practice magic in the dream world. I'm also hearing light worker and spirit guides. Your spirit guide dreams of you. My pile 2. Your spirit guide dreams of giving you something. There's something. It's not just one thing, no. Your spirit guide dreams of giving you everything and at a constant rate. You have a lot of people watching over you, but your spirit guide lives inside you and helps you to be self-sufficient, helps you to be on your own because you know you're not alone, you have them. Getting some twin flame energy here for those of you with vibrate with that. What is going on here? Lord, I see it coming. Oh, okay. It's like a golden flash of light. Wow. You are a shooting star. You are one of a kind, and you will not last long, but you will shine bright, bright, bright. So bright. It's almost like your very existence in the subconscious realm it just brings forth. It's like you very actively start situations in your dreams. People dream of you and fantasize about you starting things with them. People also dream of you helping them to create something, whether it is a music video, art, cooking. I'm hearing for some of you this is a more domestic thing. People see you as a motherly figure or a fatherly figure and want to live in a household with you or have a household dynamic with you. For others, I'm seeing that people dream of creating art with you. You might be someone who is an artist or who generally just shines their light for others to see, and people just want to shine with you. I'm hearing in dreams, you get often dreamed of parties. You're the life of the party. People party with you. They drink, smoke with you. Things of that nature. When people are around you, they feel they can just let go. They feel as if you are a fleeting experience and they should just let go and enjoy it instead of thinking so hard. People tend to be enraptured, entranced by your eyes and your movements and your energy and the general way you carry yourself. There's something about your inner light that makes people dream of you. You might be someone who has found wholeness within themselves and has also done the healing or actively does the healing for yourself. Not only to help yourself, because we can't help ourselves without helping other people, but to help other people. Some of you might be religious. Some of you might be religious helpers or spiritual guides. I'm hearing that some of you spiritually guide other people in the subconscious realms. Wow. So yes, some of you deliberately go into these subconscious realms and in people's dreams and help them figure something out or help them. It's almost like you do something very specific in dreams. And I'm kind of loving it. I can't quite explain it with words, but it's like when people wake up, they feel as if that was a one-time experience they'll never be able to experience again. That was something out of this world. Some of you might be starseeds. And they feel that you've inspired them. You make them want to get up and go. You want to make them, you want to make them shine. You come into people's dreams to help them shine and to give them something that give them this inspiration. I'm hearing also for some of you that you don't deliberately go into people's dreams, but every time you're in someone's dreams, it's like you're giving them this inspiration. They just feel like you're a muse. They just feel like so wowed and awed by your presence that they want to be a good person within themselves. They want to have that same self-sufficiency. They want to have their own cup overfloweth within themselves. But I'm also hearing that you might have trouble this isn't trouble. No. You do not do things quickly or impulsively. Whether you are a shooting star or not, you are a flame, it's almost like you take things deliberately slow, methodically slow. I'm hearing, I have it all standing right here. You might meditate a lot or just astral project. And even though it takes you a lot to get to that place where you are in the zone and you can reach other people's dreams, you can reach the place you do when you are within yourself. Being there, it's like a wish fulfillment. It's like everything you'd ever want. It's like it makes you feel like you don't need to go anywhere, feel like you need to do anything. Or it's almost like when you're in this place of just ultimate like peace and you think of nothing, you wonder why you spread this message of not even spread, because you're just sitting there and projecting this energy, but it's like you radiate this love and light that practically blinds people and begs them to question the darkness in the world and the war between people's egos and the constructs that they have to have within themselves. It's like you battle that within yourself at a constant rate, and people see you taking down those impressions within themselves and taking down those dark things within themselves within their dreams. You also just do this on a subconscious level. You are a healer in the 3D world. And you have almost a very subtle effect on people's inner abundance that people don't notice until well after they've woken up, or well after they've left you as a friend or such. Because this is on a subconscious level, your light shines through the subconscious world, and you don't often receive as much recognition for those things in the 3D world, or you might not see this light within you in the 3D world, but your higher self, your 5D self, wants you to know that your subconscious self is part of who you truly are. You can connect the subconscious world that you create in your dreams with the 3D world you have now. I'm also hearing that you have a very close circle of people who dream about you. Not a lot of people dream of you. Or the people who do have a very, very close affinity and love for you. Although some of you might be artists and like have a very popular sharing, it's like not everybody sees you on such a deep level as those who connect with you in the dream world. I'm hearing lucid people, so you might be promoting lucidity, and those who dream of you, they only see you in dreams, and they only come to you in dreams when they're actively looking for that lucidity, when they're looking for that change, that 5D change. It's like they subconsciously know they can receive that light from you because of how you have affected them in the 3D world. And even though your light may seem very subtle in the 3D world, it's always radiating through in the subconscious world, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, pile 2. That was a beautiful reading. Thank you for that. Alright, pile 3. Gonna light some quick incense to help direct energies into the healing realms, the healing vibrations, those angels, principalities that wish to help in the healing process of the masses, and those spirit guides who are directly helping those of you watching in the healing journey. I often feel that when spirit guides help in a healing journey, it's because they are also healing that part of themselves that didn't get to get healed on the same journey, which I think is very beautiful, that you are healing not only yourself, but for your spirit guide too. Now, your subconscious manifestation, projection, whatever you want to call it, in other people's realities. I'm channeling a lot of energies here. Wow. I have a little sigil for tension. For those of you who are feeling a little tense, I have a little amethyst finger you might have seen in the last video. I love this thing. It's very grounding, brings a lot of clarity. Let's see. Spirit, what kind of energy? 5 of Cups right off the bat. This is my demon deck, by the way. 5 of Wands. Spirit, oh my. Spirit, please tell me. Okay. What's the deal here? I'm sorry, you guys. All my cards are flipped like dominoes. So you might have quite a weird, I don't want to say weird, very interesting effect in the subconscious world. There's something about you that just makes everything go haywire. It's like you get a hold of the frequency and you just put that fucking bass on. If you know what I mean. Alright. I'm gonna take that because that was resonating. We have the moon, Beelzebub. And we have Moloch, the devil, in reversed. So, people dream of you a lot. A lot of people dream of you. People from your past, people who you will meet in your future, aliens, spirit guides. Oh wow, that just hit me really hard. People in the, I don't want to say that because I don't want to, people in the metaphysical realms, metaphysical beings, beings that aren't quite seen as real by everybody, but are seen as real by some who know from experience. These metaphysical beings dream of you. It's almost like you are an anomaly of some. You are some metaphor nobody can figure out. Some paradox. And sometimes people fear you. Sometimes people genuinely fear you. Like you are you're on the brink of something. Some of you might be seen as a little crazy by mainstream society. Others of you, people see you as like constantly on the edge of some huge pit, if that makes sense. It's like you walk the balance very finely, and people watch you as like, this person's gonna fall, they're definitely gonna fall, and you just keep walking right along the line, this very thin line. It's impossible, like infinitely impossible to happen. People tend to get almost frustrated with not being able to understand you. It's like it bothers them. Some people, you might attract people who like solving puzzles or who like understanding people's psyche or mind. Those kinds of people dream of you. Those people who want to figure you out. I'm hearing that you are like, I don't know why Howl's Moving Castle just popped in my head, but you are an ever-changing, ever-fluid castle in people's dreams. And people are walking through this castle, and it's like at every turn there's some ghost or spirit. At every turn the walls change, or there's faces and paintings that move, or the pathways aren't what they were and they can't go back, and sometimes they get stuck, and sometimes they're going in circles. And it's like the more time they spend trying to think of you, the more confused they get. Yeah, I'm seeing Leo energy here for some of you. I'm seeing that some of you manifest this like crazy energy. Like some of you are just like, bring this chaos in the world. Like, why the fuck not? I mean, there's chaos, there's order. Bring some of both. But you like the chaos bit a little bit more. But you know, from chaos comes order and such. You have Pisces Leo energy. Or Cancer. Cancer energy. But a good Cancer. Some Cancers just don't heal their karma and actively ignore it. But you understand karma on a deep level. I wonder why I forgot to show the totem at the beginning of this reading, pile 3. Our little snake totem with a rose coming out of its head and beautiful yellow eyes. So this might be your spirit guide. This might represent your spirit guide. This might also just represent you. And how people see you as this mysterious being, but although the snake can be scary, with this rose coming out of its head, it's like people see you as divine. Like, they stop and are fixated by you, because even though they know you're dangerous and they see this air of chaos coming from you, it's like I'm hearing order through chaos again. Like, you bring something new to the table that isn't quite seen a lot in the world, or might be being seen for the first time through you. You've achieved this sense of balance within your body, within your spirit, mind, chakras. You are having fun with the world. And people dream of you as like, oh, what is this person doing? It's like some people, some are haters, some are past lovers, some are like just so emotionally immature and projecting this stuff onto you, where they see you as this fiery person and they're fighting you in their dreams, or you're yelling at them in their dreams and they're mad at you. But it's like, this isn't you. This isn't who you are. You aren't just emotional depth and insecurity, you are the entire ocean. You aren't just disappointments and doing things for nothing to happen. You are, in a sense, the way the devil has to bring the evil to the world, or felt the need to bring the evil to the world when he made that choice. And when kingdom come or whatever, or when the world ends, or when the universe ends, or something like that, it all goes back on itself, because everything happens for a reason. There is dark, there is light. And people who see you for who you really are want to see you for who you really are. They see this contrast of light and dark. They see this beautiful contrast of something scary and something beautiful within you when they dream of you. It's like when people dream of you, you're just kind of like, it's like, you know, you're in a dream. It's like you just look at them and it's like you have this inner knowing that just shakes them to their core, and then they wake up. And with the literal moon here, like, you embody the dream world. So your very existence is just of the dream world, nonsensical, of the moon, of La Luna, you know, being a little crazy, lunatic. But there's the moon and there's the sun. And you bring 2 to 1. You bring those things together, and I'm hearing in the 5D realms, or when the end of the world comes, you will actively be one of those who is participating in the bringing of the light and the bringing of the change, because you're in people's dreams so much, like doing your thing, changing things up and rocking their world. Like, once you've ascended to your higher self, you'll just be doing that and having fun with it. You'll be the fucking moon, bro. You're literally gonna be the fucking moon. And with this moon energy, I'm feeling that people you got all these haters, so you must have all these people admiring you at this end of the spectrum. Like, people admire you like they admire the moon. But like, you know, who hasn't called the fucking moon sexy? Like, the moon is awesome. It just has this magnetic aura, and it, you know, it has this tie to the ocean and to the earth, and it has these changing, ever fluid phases. Yeah, you might be feminine watching, our divine feminine watching this, and bless. I'm happy to have your energy shining upon me. Or you might just have strong ties to your feminine side. Wow. So you are not afraid to be in people's face with it. You are not afraid to bring the change. You're not afraid to come out into the moonlight or become one with the shadows. You're not afraid of the subconscious world, and that's what scares people about you, and that's what also makes them dream of you. It's like when they dream of you, it's because they want to be you, or they want to change that part of themselves that doesn't agree with you because they project upon you so much. It's like you take down this obstacle within people, or people feel like things have to be ordered, they have to be a certain way, but you have this innate understanding that sometimes they aren't. Universe is innately chaotic, and it's almost like you don't believe in, you believe in fate, but in a way that, like, it's like the chaos theory. You're just like, it's just fucking chaos, and that's how it works. And some people can just not deal with that. They need structure. And you take that down in people's dreams. You take that down in people's subconscious realms. In the 5D realm, when you bring are a part of the end of the world, you will be you will be part of those who are taking down the obstacle, because you're like, yeah, there's no darkness in chaos, just like there's no darkness in, well, there's darkness in both, but at the same time, like, there doesn't have to be this innate sense of repulsion from chaos that you see so often in the people around you, and you change that within them because of that weird power within yourself that you have. You might have ties to the shadow realm. But yeah, your subconscious powers and everything, you already have them. They're already here and now. You might be watching this from a dream, or watching this from your astral thing, or just doing your intuition right as you're watching this, and you already have it. I'm hearing, if there's some wish you want or something you want to do with your dreams, you could do it right the fuck now. Just like, think about what you want, and you can bring it to manifestation. It's like you're ready for the end of the world. And Spirit is saying, help, bring it on. It's time, it's here, it's now. Let's do it. And that's what I have for you. My pile of 3s.